out there. We are back in black in the building. A lot of shit going on today. A lot of shit we gotta discuss, man. What is going on? Shout out to everybody at the plantation. Dave from No Compromise. I'm gonna get with you. I gotta holler at you, my brother. I gotta holler at you, for real. Just on some, I just gotta holler at you, man. We gotta get Dave from No Compromise, this non-profit organization, man. I gotta get all his information, because I'm gonna start talking about that in the beginning of my podcast, for real. Because there's always somebody. This brother does a lot of work in the community, so we need to get behind that. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody out there at the plantation, making it do what it do to survive. Shout out to everybody out there, Tasha, Shani, Erica. Y'all already know what the fuck it is. Hey, we about to get on it today, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I just took one of my siblings from CMOS not too long ago. Hey man, you gotta be on par with that shit, man. Look, when you least expect it, motherfuckers be like, hey man, I got the money, man, where the CMOS at? I can't be like, oh man, I ain't got it. So, shout out to everybody out there, man, I appreciate it. Shout out to the homegirl Erica too, all the way in Florida, stand up. Sent her some. Shout out to the homie Shawnee who put us on to Black and Noble, one of the distributors where I get the CMOS from and I make it. So shout out to Shawnee as well. We about to get into it. Damn, like the son of a bitch. My bad. My bad, I was communicating. Some people wanted another order, man, so I'm trying to get it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do my little thing, man. But anyway, man, let's get into it, man. We gonna talk about, hey, all you Biden sexuals and all you motherfuckers that love Joe Biden. Well, we about to get on this shit today. I'm reading this article about, they done leaked all his shit. Yeah, right. Not even that they leaked it. This motherfucker got crack pipes and all this other shit. Saying nigga and all this other shit. But Joe Biden is the architect behind the 94 crime bill. So we gonna get into all that today. Shout out to everybody out there that's making their 24 hours happen. Everybody got 24 hours in a day. So we gonna make it happen. I'm about to get into it right now. Cut this shit down. We about to talk about it right now. Yeah, we about to talk about it right now. Yeah, man. Before I get into the subject matter real quick, because I can't be on here long. I got other shit I got to do. Man, when you start multiple projects, man, you better really, really understand what you're getting into. Because you get tired, then you got to go to work, you got to do all this other shit. So, man, I'm just a little bit, tired. But that's all right. I got my herbs, Tahuti Ma'ara. I got Dr. Russell's herbs. I'm going to start displaying them. I just keep forgetting. Because I'm going to start sending those with some of the CMOS, too. And Tahuti Ma'ara shit work for real. So, but yeah, man, I wanted to discuss some things, man. But before we even get into that, there was something else that I wanted to discuss. And I think the one thing that I wanted to really, really talk about before we get into the subject matter is, hey, man, we got to start staying in our lane. I didn't even know this gentleman. We were just talking about cars and stuff like that. We just complimenting each other. And we have to do more of that. I mean, it was a brother. We had the car wash. He had fresh ass. His car was fresh than a motherfucker. I mean, fresh. And me and my sister was talking about this too, my older sibling. It throws black folk off when you give them compliments because they don't be expecting that. Because we so used to being in competition with each other, they don't expect that. So I'm like, damn. But I've always been like that. I'm like, damn, that motherfucker's tight. He rolled his window down. He's like, hey, man, your shit is tight. I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm looking at your shit. We chopped it up, gave each other daps and shot each, like, man, we chopped it up for a minute. He's like, yeah, man, I'm like, y'all know niggas ain't used to giving out the compliments, because niggas be too busy hating. We start laughing and joking, and that's how it's supposed to be with your people. Stop being afraid to give your people a compliment for their good work. I don't care if they got it just for the compliment. I don't care why they got the car or the house or whatever. Give them a compliment. That's your people. They're making it in this wickedly brilliant system that is not easy for us. It's very difficult. So when you see a brother with a nice car, stop frowning and, because you mad. Look, nigga, I've been mad. Look, I done been around, motherfuckers know me. I done been around niggas that make triple what I make and got all the cars and all the toys. But the one thing that they've respected about me, I've always been happy for them. I've always congratulated them. and I've never hated on them. I didn't go around them to be nosy, to hate on them, just go back and talk shit. I just, hey man, I was always proud of them and always congratulate them and always like, hey man, you always had nice stuff, because you gotta have humility in your heart. You have to understand, man, you got a nice car, it's gonna be somebody that might have a nice car better than you. Here's the trick though, when you get around your people. When you get around your people and you have something nice and they have something nice, don't wait for them to give you a compliment. You give them a compliment. You know what I mean? You're like, well, where is this going? The reason why I'm talking about this shit is because we so busy fighting each other and vote for people like Joe Biden. Nigga, Joe Biden put that 94 crime bill down, but did he include his son in that 94 crime bill? Go look up Joe Biden, Bo Biden's text message and everything leaked. This motherfucker got crack pipes. Remember I did that episode somebody took a picture of him and he was in a strip club with a crack pipe and some more shit. You know what I mean? And didn't nobody say nothing. They didn't make a big deal about it. It wasn't no talk. You bringing up the black vote making excuses for him. But then when a nigga do it, see, that's why we can't follow this nigga. This nigga's on crack. This nigga's a dope fiend. We can't follow this nigga. But we'll follow the dominant society to the end of the earth. You know what I mean? And not just that, we don't question them. We question everybody else but them. And I feel like that's what needs to take place. We need to be doing more questioning. We need to be having more accountability. And the reason why I'm saying that is it's I look at everything as a totality. On Twitter, it was Tashina Arnold that was like asking black folk, what is it that black women need to do to support our black brothers? You know, some people had negative comments, but that was a very good question because she didn't have to ask that question. And what we need to start doing is paying attention to this shit, because there's an agenda that's being ran. You know what I mean? A straight agenda. You know what I mean? And for you, because I'm like, let me read this. The 4chan user claimed that hacked Biden's phone late Saturday night, posting pictures to the website. Main political forum, Washington Examiner, the Secret Service said they are aware of the social media posts and claims about Biden, but are not in position to make public comments. Yeah, because you can't believe he got hacked. One video purports to show Biden measuring the amount of crack he had while in conversation with a prostitute. 94 crime bill, mandatory minimums, but your son is just doing crack. At least Whitney Houston was doing cocaine. This nigga just doing crack. Straight out the 80s type shit. It ain't nobody saying nothing about it. Let's see. Another alleged video shows Biden going down a water slide naked, and text allegedly revealed show Biden claiming that President Joe Biden was in possession of 5 guns in 2019 despite campaigning on gun control. Exactly. Many of the files posted by 4chan were already found on Biden's abandoned laptop via an iPhone XS backup, according to the Washington Examiner. Former Secret Service agent and cyber forensic expert, whatever their name is, previously told the outlet that contents of the iPhone are authentic. Exactly. Based on analysis, I include that the same results as my analysis of the MacBook Pro laptop, hard drive, and iCloud synced data. The person who owns and operates this iPhone XS is Robert Hunter Biden. Yeah, the abandoned laptop also previously revealed that the president knew about his son's business dealings with China, despite repeatedly claiming that he has never spoken to him about his overseas business dealings. Stop lying. Joe Biden left a voicemail on Hunter Biden's phone after a New York Times released a story in 2018 about the first son's business dealings with the Chinese oil giant China Energy Company. Yeah, hey pal, it's Dad. It's 8:15 on Wednesday night. If you get a chance, just give me a call. Nothing urgent, I just want to talk to you. The president reportedly said, I thought the article released online is going to be permitted tomorrow in times but good, and I think you're clear anyway. If you get a chance, give me a call. I love you. He added. So this is what's going on. While y'all motherfuckers is up there believing in Cesare Borgia, the the dominant society is doing what the fuck they want to do. Straight up. And I'm always get on Joe Biden. Motherfuckers don't like it, I don't care. I'm gonna get on it because we need to wake up. I'm not talking about the elderly people and people that love being a Democrat. I'm talking about people that understand what the fuck is going on. Why are you saying that, Warren? Remember, they gonna always move the goalpost. I don't care what you say or what you do. When it comes to you, they gonna move it. Look at this agenda that they pushing. I'm watching The Chi, which is horrible. This season is just horrible. They don't even know where they're going. And one thing that I noticed, I said, the only functional couple on The Chi is the lesbian couple. Everybody else is non-functional. It's just dysfunctional. I said, who fucking wrote this shit? Who wrote it? The fuck is this? I said, man, y'all need to stop and understand sometimes. You got YouTube. You can put these series on YouTube. You don't have to go, but I get it. You want the money, you want the fame, you want all this other stuff. I get it. But sometimes we got to understand what we're doing, and we got to understand the message that we're putting out to our people. That's not building a nationhood. There's nothing wrong with a lesbian couple. I have no problem with that. I love my alphabet community and everybody in part of it. I don't trip off that shit. What I'm saying is change the narrative. You got black men on there, you know, he's got to be a criminal, or he's got to be a thug. Then it's one sister who got raped by a brother. They ended up killing him. She kept the baby. And then she's dating this young brother from this like secondhand store, like a Goodwill or something. And he was a really nice, just a nice young man. He wasn't trying to fuck, do nothing disrespectful. But she didn't want to be bothered with him. You know what I mean? She, you know, and I'm not saying that that's not true, because in a lot of instances it's not true. But what I'm saying is, we'll write in another person in there so it can be functional, so we can see how functional relationships go. And as I'm looking around, the lesbian couple was giving advice on, you know, what everybody else should be doing. And I'm like, then you got the one lady who had cancer, leukemia, whatever she had, and she found a young brother that she liked, and he nursed her back to health, and he was really trying to be with her, but she want to go fuck on her baby daddy, and this lady's elderly. Like, this is not a young lady. And I'm like, why are they putting this on TV? That's not a good narrative. There's other way. They went totally away from the essence of what The Chi is about, and they went into this whole like dream world thing. And I'm like, who came up with these narratives? Because they don't make sense. You know what I mean? Why the real narratives get put out about people like Joe Biden and them, and we just totally ignore that shit like it don't even matter. But we'll hold on to something imaginary and something that's a part of the matrix. We got to understand that, man. We have to understand those type of narratives that's being put out. How are we educating? What are we doing? I'm gonna keep saying this over and over. You got a life insurance policy? You got insurance on your phone, don't you? Go get your life insurance policy. Go get one for your kids. You got a kid that's 18, 19, 20, remind him every day, did you get your life insurance policy? Well, I don't want to hear shit till you get it. Let's stop waiting until, you know, until we have to go do a car wash for little Kiki and little John Quavius. We got to stop all that bullshit, man, and doing GoFundMes, and now we got to take money out of our 401ks and all this other shit to bury our loved ones. You start getting these life insurance policies when these kids are 18, 19, 20, and if something go out there and happen, God forbid, nigga, you all paid. I hate to look at it that way, but how y'all think generational wealth is passed down? See, Joe Biden and them, they know how the game is played. That's why he didn't give a fuck that his son is a dope fiend. He don't give a fuck his son fuck hookers. He don't give a fuck if his son say nigga. He say it too. Cause he know ain't nobody gonna say shit, cause these is dumb niggas that's fucking vote for me. These are not intelligent young people. When are we gonna wake up? That's all I'm saying. We got all this vitriol and all this bad energy towards each other. We don't even want to give each other a compliment. Ed shocked that brother. And I'm like, man, I had to tell that, bro, your shit is tight. Got out the car, we chopped it up for a minute. And this ain't the first time, it's like the second or third time. And it fucks with people because you be like, man, that's a nice ride you got there. That's the easiest way to start a conversation. You ain't got to be like, yeah, man, your ride, all right. You ain't got to do all that. And even if they don't give you a compliment back, they know in the back of their head, damn, man, somebody was looking, you just praising somebody for their hard work. If somebody got a nice house, just say it's a nice house. Even if it kills you. One day, When you get in that position, you're going to want somebody to be happy for you. But hey, man, that is my time. Go look up the Biden administration. Stay in your lane. Stop volunteering to be carriers of bullshit, negativity. Stop trying to go on these corporate plantation jobs. Shout out to Miss Tanya Latanya as well. Stop trying to go on these corporate plantation jobs, trying to outwork everybody. Look at me. I'm the hardest worker, trust me. Yo, you're gonna be a dumbass nigga like me, working hard, and then the harder you work, the more they treat you like shit. And then you become a gluttony for punishment, and you don't even understand why. And then what you end up doing is you start diving into these books because you don't understand, like, damn, I'm working hard. I come to work every day. Damn, why they treat me like that? Because they don't fuck with you. Because you are a threat to the infrastructure of what they got going on. Stop maintaining the system of racism and white supremacy and start establishing a system of justice no matter what you do. That's all. I'm not here to judge on what level you're trying to establish a system of justice. I remember one time somebody asked me, so what are you doing to establish justice? I said, I'm reading, I'm putting my peoples and people that I know in the game for the books that I've read. I'm putting my people on stocks, bonds, 401k, life insurance policies. I'm putting my peoples and family onto this knowledge, this information, so they can put it onto their kids and their friends. That's how I'm establishing a system of justice. I'm the code that I cracked at the corporate plantation. I'm giving that game to people that I know, so they don't go in there with their eyes closed and shut and their ears shut and they can't hear shit and they jumping in head first. They don't know what's going on. That's how I'm establishing a system of justice. Then that motherfucker's like, damn. And I say, oh, I'm not done. And I support black businesses. Annie's Kitchen, Tahuti Ma'ara. Then I mentioned my sister right here. I was like, I bought these glasses. Y'all always see me. You can't see it because I got the podcast in black and white, but it's green glasses. I keep them up there because a sister made that. Need I go on? And I done spent a lot of money with Tahuti. A lot. That's a motherfucking fact. I support Russell's Herbs, Dr. Russell's. Need I go on? I support this black business, X-Wolf, out of Texas. I started naming the shit that I buy. I'm like, wait, hold on. I support blackandnoble.com. I support Mix of Health. Those were black businesses. What the fuck are you talking about? I started naming them. I was like, Tahuti Ma'ara, Dr. Russell Herbs, blackandnoble.com, Mix of Health. I was like, need I go on? You know what I'm saying? Stop. We ain't talking about the black books. We're just talking about businesses that I'm supporting. And that's the way you gotta be. And if you ain't that way, I don't know what to tell you. Because life is way too short to be jumping in somebody else's lane when you have not even established what your lane is. I don't care what age you are. Establish your lane. Look yourself in the mirror. And one thing I want you to understand, when you establish your lane, just stick to it. Stop trying to get advice from everybody. Everybody is not good at giving advice. Some people just want to just send you off on a wild goose chase because they ain't got shit going on. And remember, I told you, if you can tell me about what everybody else got going on, but you can't tell me about what you got going on. It was so funny when I was talking to my older sibling, my sister. She said it fucked me up. It made me re-examine what the fuck I needed to be doing. Shout out to my sister Tasha. She was like, yeah, Warren, shit, I got goals and I got vision board, and because we was talking about corporate plantations and like what we trying to do, and she was like, and by this time I'm trying to be here. And I'm like, damn, I gotta get back on my shit. She didn't even know she did that, but she did. And no, look, let me tell you, my sister act like a regular customer. She don't do the homie discount. Now, she can get the discount for the low. She can make me one of them pies that she made, one of them goddamn sweet potato pies that I told her she needs to go into business, you know, even though our auntie don't want her to do it, but you just don't tell them. They'll be all right when you send them some money. When you make all that money, them pies is bomb. You get all the discounts you want for them pies. Look, see, I'm hood. I'll talk about it on the podcast, but you know, when I go, you know, she act like a regular customer. Boom, put the money in, boom, I take it over there. Man, my sister don't be, this is some funny shit, but she don't be, oh, but Warren, this person, oh, Warren, that person. She be like, nah, man, Warren, I'm just trying to work. I got this goal I'm trying to do. This what I'm trying to do. I'm looking at these house prices, woo, interest rates, woo, and I got the credit, like, and it doesn't make me mad or jealous and envious. What it does is it inspires me and wakes me up to be like, see, Niggas is on their game, Warren. You better get on your game. Yup. Right when right when I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just make a little bit of CMOS. Right now ain't nobody tripping about it. Boom, here come my sister. Boom, here come Miss Tanya. Boom, here come Latanya. Boom, here come this person. Boom, here come that person. And boom, I'm sitting down talking to my sister. She's like, yeah, I got this goal, and I got a goal set for when I'm going to be right here. And I'm like, God damn, I got to get my shit together. So sometimes these podcasts are going to have to be rearranged. Like, I'm going to have to do them on different days because once I went over to her house, I was talking to her and my nephew, and she started saying that shit. I'm like, yeah, I got to get my shit together. You know what I mean? Because people can inspire you like that. And let me tell you, we talk about the core plantation, but that ain't nothing new. We used to do that at my mom's house all the time. But I'm just saying, I'm not just running my mouth. When I go over my stuff, they don't be got time to be worried about other people. They worried about their goals and what's going on. So that's what you need to do. You need to follow on that blueprint. That's what made me like even more evaluate myself, because I'm listening to my sister and she's like, nigga, I don't have what she said, nigga, I don't have time to be hanging out on some bullshit. I got shit I got to do. And I'm like, damn. Because here I am talking about, well, damn, maybe I need to chill or something. And then you listen to my sister, she's like, man, I ain't got time to be chilling. Nigga, I got goals and shit. I don't got time to be bothering with no bullshit. And I'm like, okay. So that helped me and I've been thinking about that every day ever since. Just kind of like, all right, I need to get back on. Like, not that I wasn't on it, but you know what? Just start making the motherfucking CMOS. Just start manifesting that shit, and then you're going to start getting people. And that's what happened. I mean, literally right after she put the order in, I take it over there, and now this person like, hey, let me get something. I'm like, oh, shit. Damn, let me get back on my shit. And then I started manifesting it, boom, putting it out there, put it to this person, and I think that's very important. It's very important to talk to people that are grindhouse workers. When I mean grindhouse, like they lane, they focused, and talk to them. I talked to her, I used to think I was funny, but after I talked to my siblings, I'm not funny. Them niggas are funny. My little sister said, she said, no, Warren, fuck that, nigga. If a nigga ain't got no motherfucking W-2, it's like I ain't got shit to say to you. I said, man, y'all niggas are hilarious. But man, shout out to my peoples too, my family, my siblings, man. Maybe I should have been video recording us on my phone years ago, because I thought I was funny. Them niggas are funny. Straight up. But anyway, man, that's been my time, man. You already know what it is. I got shit I gotta do. I'm tired. Handle your business. Love, live life, stay in your lane, and be focused. And have a vision in your head of what you want to do, and just kind of put into action and take your time. You'll get it. You just gotta put into action, take your time, and when you get a chance, sometimes just rest. Sometimes get in your car and just drive to go look at other places to see where you vision yourself. I've been doing that lately. I went to this neighborhood, really nice neighborhood. It was black folk there, white folk there too. They wasn't looking at me like, what this nigga doing over here? But I just drove through there because I'm trying to mentally see, where I see myself and what do I really want as far as, just everything, place to live, and if you want to stay where you at and all this other stuff. And sometimes I just ride the neighborhoods to get an idea of what I want to do where I'm at already. Just do that. It's good. It's good therapy for yourself. I don't mean get a whole bunch of niggas and go drive around the neighborhood. Just do the shit by yourself. Because most niggas ain't gonna understand what you're doing anyway. But anyway, man, that's my time. Dave for No Compromise. I got to get with you because I need your information so I can start pubbing it on this podcast as well. Because I want people, and I'm going to start telling niggas that I know out here, man, it starts, really supporting your nonprofit. And don't think I ain't forgot about your shit, because I'm definitely going to fuck with it. But hey, man, that's my time. Please don't be a Sambo Coon telling about the gun line. Hayward Shepherd, Steven from Django. We cannot be that. We have to be team players, and we have to uplift each other. Remember, we are on the same team. We're not in competition with somebody else. Racism is the competition of resources between groups of people, racial groups of people. So we have to understand that. So you're all on the same team. So you don't have to like a person to be on code with them. You may not like a lot of what they do, but you got to establish a code. Remember that. You already know my famous saying is guilty, nigga. I'm out. Peace.